Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and it's Friday. So it is time for Fridays with Fred. But you are going to see me an awful lot on YouTube today. So I guess I apologize in advance. I'm not sure. But we're going to start with Fridays with Fred. First, this is a circular crochet vest that I made. I did a mommy and me. The lavender chair has a blog. On that blog are two circle vests. Ring Around the Rosy and Pocket Full of Posy. One is for adults, one is for children. I've made both of them. I can't keep their names straight. I don't know which is for which. But I made this for myself, and my daughter Bingo, who you can hear playing, has a coordinating matching one. But we're talking about another creation. We are doing Fridays with Fred, in which I am working through this Knitting the Neighborhood, the official knitting patterns from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I got this from Vogue Knitting. You can get it from many, many retailers. I have a link to it on Amazon. From what I can see, Amazon is one of the more expensive options. Definitely check thrift stores. Check out your library. I've heard that a number of libraries have this in stock as well. So you may be able to borrow it and make the sweater or any project you wish to go through. But we voted, and the first project I am making through this is the Beginnings Cardigan. I am going to show you the picture, but not the pattern because this is all copyright, of course. There you go. There is the sweater that I will be making. As you can see, it's a lovely stockinette with a nice, there's like a very wide ridge on the sleeve and a very nice wide, did I say ridge? I meant ribbing. And very wide ribbing on the cuff and the bottom. And then there is a shawl style collar, but it is knit separately and then sewn on. So it is, I believe this to be a very beginner friendly cardigan. You will have to sew on a zipper at the end. There is discussion in this book about how to modify it if you would like to use buttons. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the zipper. This is designed by Carla Patrick. I don't think I've said that before. And I'm making this for my husband, Brian. So let's see. I did not make as much progress this week as I had in past weeks. But if you've watched prior videos, I'm not going to get into it. But we had, life events. And crafting was obviously on a back burner for a time. But there we go. I finished, a good inch and a half. This stitch marker is where I was last week. And this is how much I have finished this week. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows. I did 10 rows on this today. But, every row, every stitch you do gets you one step closer to completion. So I am very happy with that progress. As you know, I'm considering this a very long-term project, and there is no end date. So for Brian, I am doing I've forgotten now. There's like 7 different sizes. Maybe there's 9. There is this pattern is very size inclusive. We measured Brian, and I'm doing the 3rd largest size. So there's 2 more larger sizes. So very, very size inclusive. I'm very excited about that. Last week I did show I've got his zipper. It came in very awesome. And I am using the Hayfield Bonus Erin Tweed, and it's 20% wool blend. So it's very nice. It's very warm. It's very thick. I adore this yarn. I highly recommend it. I got it from the Wool Warehouse, which is international, but their international shipping is very reasonable. It was roughly 11 pounds, which, oh, I can't do conversions in my head, but it's very reasonable. They are gigantic 400-gram balls. So they are basically, they're nearly a pound. So you get a lot of yarn at that price for this quality. It's very, very reasonable. It is on par price-wise with the Caron 1-pounders, the Lion Brand Pounds of Love, and all of that stuff. And in my opinion, this is a much better quality. It's definitely better than Pound of Love from Lion Brand. We all know that runs thin. In my opinion, the best pound yarn that I've used so far, I know there are probably others I haven't used yet, but in my experience, the Caron 1-pounders, which this is Caron Ombre, but this edge here is Caron 1-pounder in Dove Gray, is the thickest, squishiest. In my opinion, it's the best 1-pounder readily available in the US markets. But whoa, I don't know why I'm rambling about that. I guess maybe if you're looking for other yarns readily available and you want to make this project, I would hit up a Caron 1-pounder. I think it would make a lovely sweater. I've made many wearables out of it. Anyway, you saw my progress on the Beginnings cardigan. It's coming along. It got some work. It got some attention. That's all I care about. I'm going to be back later today. We have to pick a winner for my Whisk tote bags. Remember, if you want to get in on that, I'm giving away 2 Whisk tote bags that they kindly sent to me to review. Also, Brian and I will be back later tonight after the kiddos go to bed, so probably 9:30 p.m. Central Time in the United States. I know that's very, very late for many viewers. Am I still recording? Okay, I've got a phone call coming in. 1 second. That was my dad calling. So I totally don't even remember what I was talking about, although I know I was rambling about yarn and pounds of yarn. So if you want any advice or thoughts on pounds of love or pounds of yarn, or if you have any thoughts, share it down below. If you want to join in on this project, I would love to have you. You can email me pictures, slap them up on my Facebook, put them on Instagram, just tag me, Krafting Kitty. Actually, on Instagram, I'm Krafting Kitty 101. But yeah, I'd love to have it. If you're not a content creator and you just want to send me pictures, that's super cool. And yeah, so Fridays with Fred, progressing. We'll see you all later, and hopefully we'll see you tonight at the live. Okay, bye-bye.